This is the Review Channel, and in this video, I'll review a can opener that I received for free on Craigslist. Preserving food in tin cans dates back to 1772, but the cans were typically opened using a chisel and hammer. The can opener was not invented until 1855, offering a more convenient and efficient method of opening the tin cans. Over the next 150 years, the can opener design has evolved, with each design becoming more efficient than the last, as well as an electric option for anyone who does not want to spend the effort opening cans themselves. I received this can opener in a peculiar manner through Craigslist. I typically browse the free section for any items that may interest me, and I happened across a posting for the can opener that was not too far from my home. The can opener was listed in excellent condition, but the posting had been up for 5 days. I found it interesting that this posting stayed up for so long, with no one offering to take up such a great deal. The poster states that, "This is in fine working order. My wife wanted a fancier one." I was impressed that he decided to photograph and list his old can opener instead of tossing it in the trash when getting his newer and fancier can opener, so I decided to take him up on his offer. The can opener is 17.5 centimeters long, with a width of 4.5 centimeters when in a closed position. The can opener widens to 10 centimeters when fully opened, offering a good opening range to fit in most any hand. Looking at the can opener up close, it has a simple stainless steel design. This is a bunker-style can opener, which clamps onto the can using a turning key and wheel to spin the can while the blade slices. The main piece holding the turn key is twisted 1/2 turn to give it an ergonomic shape to fit well into your hand while opening cans. The piece with the blade holds the two pieces together, giving it its distinct plier-type motion to open and close. There's also a bottle opener included on the bottom of the can opener, making this a multi-function tool for opening all kinds of containers in your kitchen. Upon closer inspection, I was disappointed to see there was a large collection of rust along the center pin of the wheel, as well as on the slicing blade. On the Craigslist post, it was listed as being in excellent condition, but there was no mention of the rusting components. Along the body of the can opener, there's several scratches and rust spots, indicating that this can opener has seen some serious use in its day. The previous owner must have been opening cans for years with this opener. It's no wonder they're opting for a fancier can opener, since this one looks like it belongs in a bachelor's apartment. Despite its flaws, it was time to test how well this can opener functioned when opening cans. This style of opener can be tricky to start using. Open the jaws of the opener and align the blade along the top rim of the can. Clamp down tightly so the wheel can clamp onto the bottom of the rim. The blade is not as sharp as when it was brand new, but it still slices the lid of the can well enough. With each turn of the key, the opener only slices a few centimeters at a time, taking considerable force to turn the key. I had to keep my grip on the opener very tight so it could clamp onto the can. Finally reaching the end of the loop on the can, I like to leave a little bit of the top still attached, so it easily latches open instead of falling right into the food when it gets clipped off. For opening cans, this opener does do its job, though not very well. Sadly, I already own a can opener that is much more efficient and easier to use. The bunker-style can opener can be difficult in comparison to a cutting wheel design. The advantage of a cutting wheel is that it spins while the clamping wheel spins the can, making a nice clean incision along the lid of the can, instead of these juddering cuts along the lid. You can see the difference in design up close in both of these right-hand oriented can openers. Here, you can see that with the cutting wheel opener, it clamps onto the can very easily, and you can start turning the key with ease as it slices the can open in a single swoop. Using this opener took less effort and it was much quicker. Looking at the can, you can see the markings left behind by the bunker-style can opener, which are very large markings due to how tightly I had to clamp the can opener to get it to properly work. With the cutting wheel design, the markings on the can are very small since it required very little force to use. Comparing the slice marks on the lids, you can see with the bunker design that there are several warped and wavy marks, with a very sharp point made from the initial incision of the opener. With the cutting wheel opener, The marks are very smooth and even with very few indentations or markings. Side by side, you can see that the cutting wheel opener is much smoother to operate than the bunker style. Now it's time to break down the pros and cons. As a pro, this can opener can open cans and bottles. If you're in a pinch to make some baked beans or open a bottle of beer, this opener will do its job. I received this opener for free on Craigslist, which makes it a great deal, even though I had to spend $5.50 on round-trip subway fare to get it. This can opener comes with a unique history. The adventure of meeting someone from the internet for a can opener is interesting in itself. This opener has been in use a long time and has seen and experienced many things beyond my comprehension. The exchange of the can opener itself was okay. All he said was, "My wife wants a fancier one." Then he closed the door. So that was that. Moving on to the cons, while this can opener does work, it does not work very well. When compared to a cutting wheel design opener, this bunker style opener falls flat on its face. I wouldn't recommend this opener for anyone with a weak grip and impatience for canned goods. This opener was listed as being in excellent condition, but I found that to not be true at all. Covered in scratches and severe rust, this opener is in subpar condition at best. While this can opener does have a unique history, it took some effort to get. Craigslist encounters are like a box of chocolates. You never know if you're gonna die. I would give this can opener a C+ rating. While the opener does function for opening cans and bottles, it just isn't as efficient as other designs, and with the amount of rust and scratches, this really does belong in the trash. I will be listing this can opener back on Craigslist to pay it forward to someone else in need of opening cans. This is the review channel, and if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe.